Hi, I'm Mr. Taco, your idol, Citizen Kane. Most people spend their whole miserable lives begging for a seat at the table. But a guy like Charles Foster Kane just buys the whole table, the chairs, and the building they are sitting in. That is the kind of power I respect. They say this is the greatest movie ever made, and for once, the so-called experts might actually be right. It is a story about a man who understood that if you do not own the narrative will own you. Kane was a media mogul, a giant among pygmies. He had newspapers, he had radio stations, and he had the guts to use them like a club to beat his enemies into submission. He started with a pathetic little newspaper that nobody wanted. It was a loser publication. But Kane had a vision that was bigger than anyone else could imagine. He did not ask for permission. He went out, he hired the best people money could buy, and he spent whatever it took to win. He knew that the public wants headlines, they want scandal, and they want someone bold enough to tell them what to think. The competition was absolutely furious because they were slow and weak, and Kane was fast and smart. He dominated the market because he was a predator in a world of prey. Then you have Xanadu. Let me tell you, that place was incredible. It was a palace. It was the biggest, most expensive house you could possibly build. It had statues, it had a private zoo, it had everything. Of course, the jealous losers and the people living in cramped, smelly apartments called it tacky. They always do that when they see real success. When you are at the top, you should live like it. You should show the world that you won. If you are going to build something, you build it big, you build it gold, and you build it to last forever. Kane understood that your environment should reflect your status, not some boring sense of modesty that only serves to make failures feel better about themselves. The movie is told through these different perspectives, people who worked for him or hated him. Some say he was a tyrant. I say he was a leader who did not have time for feelings. When you are a giant, people try to tear you down because they cannot stand how small they look standing next to you. He tried to run for governor, and he would have won in a landslide, but the fake news of his day used a personal scandal to destroy his momentum. It is a very familiar, very disgusting tactic. They cannot beat you on the facts or the vision, so they go after your personal life. It was a total witch hunt, very unfair, and it just shows that even a titan has to watch his back against the vultures. Everybody makes a big deal about Rosebud. They get all weepy at the end when they see it was just a sled from his childhood. The critics want to say he was lonely or that he missed being a kid. Give me a break. To me, it is much simpler. It is about the drive. It is about the moment he decided he was never going to be pushed around again. He never forgot where he started, and that fire is what made him build an empire. He wanted to prove he was the best, and he did it on a scale that most people are too scared to even dream about. The way Orson Welles made this movie was pure genius. He was a young guy, a rebel who did not care about the boring Hollywood rules. He used deep focus and low angles to make Kane look like a massive force of nature. He did it his way, and he did it better than anyone who came before him. That is how you leave a mark. Citizen Kane is not just a movie, it is a blueprint for how to live a massive life.